Hey, want to be a millionaire just by sitting next to your desktop, work only for 3 to 4 hours a day and make thousands? You also might have seen a lot of these kind of advertisements while surfing through the internet, right? Most of them suggest to start doing dropshipping business, and some might say start affiliate marketing. But today in this video, I'm going to cover only the dropshipping business which is more popular around the internet. See, there are hundreds of people out there who are making good amount of money by this business, but there are thousands of them who have lost most of their money in this. The internet has fundamentally altered the way that selling is conducted, all thanks to businesses like Amazon and eBay. And if you use Facebook or Instagram, you have definitely also seen adverts of crazy low products at jaw-dropping prices, and especially the unique goods from brands that you have never even heard of that have flooded the marketplace. Chances are those brands do not exist outside of a Shopify storefront. They are merely reselling low-quality Chinese goods at marked-up prices. Welcome to the murky world of dropshipping scams. So is this business really an evil, or is it just a made-up notion? We will find out by the end of this video, so be here till the end so that we do not miss any crucial information. So let us get straight into the video. First of all, let me tell you what dropshipping is. See, basically dropshipping is a retail fulfillment method where a store does not keep the products it sells in stock. Instead, it purchases the item from a third party and has it shipped directly to the customer. As a result, the seller does not have to handle the product directly. Now, you might be saying that it sounds like a standard retail model, but it is not like that. The biggest difference between dropshipping and the standard retail model is that the selling merchant does not stock or own inventory. Instead, the seller purchases inventory as needed from a third party, usually a wholesaler or manufacturer, to fulfill orders. The reason why people prefer dropshipping more is because it requires less capital. This is the key feature due to which many people get involved into it. Without significant upfront inventory investments, it is possible to start sourcing products and launch a successful dropshipping business with very little money. Running an e-commerce business is much easier when you do not have to deal with physical products. Also, it is really flexible with the location. Simply speaking, a dropshipping business can be run from just about anywhere with an internet connection. As long as you can communicate with suppliers and customers easily, you can run and manage your business. Moreover, they offer a very wide range of products to deal in. Since you do not have to purchase the items you sell, you can offer an array of trending products to your potential customers. Now the question is, if dropshipping is this much righteous, then why we see its name attached with the word scam? Honestly, dropshipping is not a scam, but scammers are using dropshipping. Let me explain. We see it this way because a merchant who uses dropshipping is just a middleman. You place an order with a merchant, but another company, which could either be a manufacturer, retailer, or wholesaler, ships you the product. The merchant takes his cut and never has to handle the inventory. This technique has been widely used for decades by most legitimate businesses to cut down on storing inventory in multiple locations and ship things to the customer more quickly. The problem is that these days dropshipping is often used as part of an online get-rich-quick scheme. All you need is a website and some social media advertising, and you can sell people products from your online store. You do not have to keep anything in stock or make anything because someone else manufactures, stores, and ships the actual product. Most people encounter dropshipping scam merchants while doing routine tasks, for example, casually browsing the social media. And suddenly, while scrolling through the baby pictures or deliberately crafted food snaps, you spot an advertisement for designer caliber tech or clothing at a low price. Unlike the easily spotted advertisements offering fake Ray-Bans, the ad claims the product comes from an independent boutique. And even if you click on it and visit their website, you will observe that how professional it looks. There might even be a backstory or photo of the design studio where the product was made. It will also likely come with an SSL certificate in order to concrete the legitimacy of the product. So you type your credit card details and then wait and wait. Eventually, a package will land on your doorstep, except instead of coming from Los Angeles fashion house, it came straight from China. A big disappointment would hit you for sure. And at times you might not even realize it. The scammy online merchants use sites that are designed to be quick to launch and cheap to operate. They often steal or repurpose images and text from third-party websites. They also use existing platforms to quickly launch new storefronts. Shopify is a particular favorite. The products they use to convey are also routinely sourced from AliExpress, which is often dubbed as the eBay of China. Remember the quote, "All that glitters is not gold"? It is just the same kind of thing here. So along with the eyes, keep your mind and wisdom alive too. That is the best way to keep yourself on the safe side from these frauds. No doubt, dropshipping is a great business model to become more familiar with the e-commerce industry. It allows you to skip the stress of holding inventory and shipment. The internet is full of dropshipping suppliers, but not all of them are as honest as you might expect. Let me tell you some common dropshipping scams which you should be aware of. Number 1. Counterfeit products. See, the majority of dropshippers source their products from AliExpress. You can see major brands there like Adidas, Nike, and Balenciaga selling at incredibly low prices, which is obviously fake. And there might be a chance that some merchants claim that they are the original equipment manufacturer of the product, but that is 100% nonsense, so beware of that. Number 2. Deceiving samples. This is a very common way of scamming. Picture this: if you are receiving flawless samples, then surely the supplier is trustable, right? Well, that's not always the case. Many suppliers send deceiving samples when in reality, the actual product could be defective or of cheap quality. As a dropshipper, you cannot physically inspect every product, and they use this to their advantage. They would not scam your money directly and instead deliver inferior quality products to your customers to make a hefty profit. Number 3. Fake gold sellers. If you're planning to do high-ticket dropshipping, then you can consider selling gold jewelry. But the problem again is that you cannot trust just anyone with it. It is possible to become a gold supplier on Alibaba by paying a couple of $1,000s. A cunning scammer can use that to their advantage by signing up for the gold supplier membership, swindling a lot of money, then bail. Although I'm not saying this is always the case because most gold suppliers on Alibaba are legit, but it is still a possibility you should consider. Number 4. Disappear after payments. Some suppliers cannot even be bothered to make up lies. They would simply disappear the moment they receive the payment. Most of the time, they would offer an irresistible deal and present it as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to earn your trust. These suppliers would normally prefer to deal offline to avoid Alibaba's trade assurance. Number 5. Sales rep scam. Aside from unethical suppliers, the sales rep can also trick you. It is usually under the circumstances that the sales rep is about to quit the job and scam money from both you and the supplier. They will offer irresistible prices below the market and ask you to transfer money to their personal account. Once you send the payment, you will lose the protection of the Alibaba trade assurance, and we all know what happens next. See, I would recommend 5 tips to avoid these kind of scams before this video ends. First of all, verify the license of the company you are dealing with. Also, watch out for the unrealistic offers which you might get encountered with while surfing through social media. And search for online databases like if you are working with a Chinese company, and try searching for them on authorized apps like Kichacha. It is a platform certified by the Chinese government. Also, be aware of fake reviews. Checking the reviews of a supplier is the best way to verify their authenticity, but only when the reviews are legit. Nowadays, many suppliers have started getting fake reviews that can be difficult to distinguish from the real ones. What you can do is try looking for negative reviews. Suppliers often get a series of positive, fake reviews right after a customer writes something negative. So yeah, that's it for this video.